3.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A gain of 4.
This shit ain't going to work all day.
If
you keep trying this shit, this shit ain't going to work all day, bro.
They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Watch it now, Barney.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the press, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Go get that boy hurt.
Kenny Clark getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Detroit! Gun!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is Cook with the grab. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And he goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested. This is where we find out what he has underneath that jersey, because he had a bad game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
Watch it now, Barney.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. He'll drop to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
And then let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a dive.
This nigga throwing up prayers,
nice
boy.
To start the drive, a gain of 12 and
You
a first
hoping
down.
they... Oh, ain't this some shit.
You don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, Extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
On 2nd down, Cook. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. The return of Cook, a big boost to this Viking offense. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They pitch it out to Cook, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Go, go, just run, they're running.
The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
All right, here we go.
A give. This is Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to walk. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DJ Moore, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 9-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to Croft. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the grab by Croft. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Don't forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 40, 30, past the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
McManus's point after is good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Yeah. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Being chased out left. Looking deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Fuck on,
Picked
man.
up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Blue 90. Blue 90.
A toss to Cook. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But a Viking was able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly third and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And last time, one play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Throwing the ball, man.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll look to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Switch.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. 1:59 to go in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. Detroit. Detroit! Detroit! Over!
He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And McManus able to put it through, and that will give him a 12-point lead. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 30, 10, touchdown, Packers. In for the score. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. So after the face mask, they get to start all the way up past the 35 now.
Gone! Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
They'll drop the throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now the Packers going to take another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8.
Set, 3-19, 3-19. Gone.
They'll set up a throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They give them 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it.
It's some bullshit if I ever seen it. Yeah, that was some bullshit there, boy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. DJ Moore with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Lucky 56.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll look to throw here. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Is the distance on the punt there, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field, and from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They start the drive with Cook. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They go play action here on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Marcus Williams. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now you want to talk. Yeah, what the fuck ever.
Detroit!
Now back to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I don't know what the fuck going on with my quarterback. Keep underthrowing the motherfucking ball.
Just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No,
that's the only thing. That's the only reason your ass in the league.
Anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
And that bullshit third down catch that motherfucker got.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
If I get this motherfucker to quit underthrowing the ball, your ass gonna be in trouble.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the play.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A first throw for the backup Osweiler. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27.
Put this back. Yeah, fucking.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this.
This a
second
division
half,
game shit.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Well, we knew this guy
And I had that motherfucker wide open.
But he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way.
Yeah, I held it too long.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. And this one's incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open.
Man, I'm not thinking about you, bro.
Every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
You ain't talking about nothing, bro.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Detroit! Detroit! Over!
He'll drop to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. They'll set up to throw. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. As his guys are in for 6. And the Packers are back within a score. Good start to the season. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Like I did just now.
So here comes the kickoff. And what?
Nah, the way it just took so long for me to fucking kick the ball.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time.
It don't matter.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
It's all good.
This close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep.
Bullshit. That's some bullshit.
However,
that's some bullshit.
Let's check in with our referee.
Man, that was some fucking bullshit.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't
Yeah,
get
you
a
got
call.
that
They
one.
feel like it's been that way
Don't worry
all
about it.
afternoon. You feeling their pain?
That's that home. That's that home
Yes, they did.
field.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterback.
Ain't no. That's the makeup. That's the makeup right there.
Throw somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball, who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19!
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now the Packers get set to go.
Hey, what? What?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is
nope.
Between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And he will find his man on the outside.
Look at that unbelievable shit.
15 yards through the air on a 1st down.
That's fucked up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Check 4. Check 4. Hot.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be lazy. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Gun! 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 Over! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep.
Oh, my fucking God.
1st down, but couldn't connect.
My fucking God. You shitting me?
Because they've thrown it to him over and over. Unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Back to throw. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Two big plays in succession.
I know you didn't think that 21-point lead was safe with a whole quarter left, did you? It ain't nothing safe when you
take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. In for the score. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now the extra point.
I tweaked this bitch. Oh,
the extra point
got lucky.
Up and good. And that will get them one closer. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
I don't do no future a year after
drive,
shit.
They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Motherfucker might not even be in the league a year after. Shit.
Because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Solid way to start the drive.
You ain't gonna win a division because you never agreed to the shit.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have to...
Yeah.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Yeah.
He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And man, that's my best D tackle. That motherfucker 99, everything, bro.
Team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a
everything. When I say everything, that's what I mean.
Can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked
when I say everything,
collective rebounding, not rebounding right here. And that play goes nowhere.
When I say everything, that's what the fuck I mean, bro.
Midfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Looking to throw. Open man is Switzer, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The reception good for 7. It's third down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And no, It's incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands
unbelievable.
how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds.
Unfucking believable.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Yeah.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Playing that coverage defense, ain't you?
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Green 39. Green 39.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep. And my goodness, another
It's
interception.
unbelievable shit.
Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all
Hold
the
on
way
for a
back
minute, man.
inside the 20.
Hold on. Something ain't right with this motherfucker. This motherfucker is underthrowing. Nah, but he been bro, he been underthrowing. He been underthrowing all fucking game. No, go ahead, man.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Detroit. Detroit. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
They'll drop the throw. The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
Detroit! Watch him now, Barney!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot here. He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like.
And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
I don't know how the fuck is he underthrowing the damn ball.
When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19! Check. Motion to backfield.
They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man. Complete.
Another.
And out across midfield.
Come on with that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. That's some bullshit, man.
They'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot. Completed the pass. That was your play. So it might as well have not even had the penalty.
Let's go!
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And I don't know how you caught it.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
3 people guarding this motherfucker and you still caught it.
That means all that great acting they tried.
Man, too. You didn't see him?
Didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're
Bro,
doing
I had
something
3
else. Make
over
them
there.
think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
Going to throw right side here. Complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know
These motherfuckers catching everything, and my niggas can't catch nothing.
But they're about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Flushed out right. It's complete. Deion Kane working the middle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about
That's all right. We'll see you in Green Bay.
They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DJ Moore from 10 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2. And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And
look at this bullshit, man.
Interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Josh Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys?
Good game, man.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. And they'll go on the ground. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Now they'll run it on the toss. So we got
fuck, I couldn't break that cap.
Do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Lucky 56.
They're going to look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the 1st.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They go play action here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Looks like he'll throw here. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, a 22. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw here. Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Detroit!
They'll look to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans.
Get the fuck out of here.
And in the driver's seat right now. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On first down, Osweiler. Now the ball's out. Osweiler lost it, but it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. We don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Osweiler. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Oh, fuck out of here.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. But they're going to wrap him.